Hey chat, welcome back. Perhaps you were in today's GBG stream, or perhaps you've joined us for the first time today. It's Picross. We love the Picross here at Video Dojo, and I cannot wait to play some more of it. I'm going to switch over to the Switch, although right now you'll be seeing WarioWare Get It Together, which I actually just brought up because I love this song and I wanted an excuse to listen to more of this absolute bop. But let's get into Super Famicom, Nintendo Switch Online. Wait, no, Super Nintendo. Nintendo Switch Online. I'm seeing lots of correct passwords in the chat, which is good. And lots of £5 being sent directly. Beautiful, beautiful. I got a new cup of tea. Although, I don't want to be up all night. So it's very mild tea this time. It's mostly just hot water. There he is. There's our boy. Look at his beautiful blue eyes. Peeking out there over the top of the Picross puzzle. Man, there's some other absolute gems in this thing. Magical drop 2 rocks. But that's for another day. Hashtag earthworm gem. What time is it for you right now? It is only 10:15. This is the best song in Mario's Super Picross, but you only get to hear like 30 seconds of it before it goes to the attract mode. Stereo separation's really nice. It actually has, weirdly, some real kind of WarioWare vibes, I think. Anyway. Nintendo Plus says, I'm a big Puyo Puyo fan. I love Puyo Puyo too. There is a game that I absolutely adore called Money Puzzle Exchanger. I don't know whether I've actually talked about it on stream, but it's such a good game. It's called Money Puzzle Exchanger in the West, but it's called Money Idol Exchange in Japan. Oh my goodness, like just the perfect puzzle game. And it's a competitive one too. It's one of those rare competitive puzzle games. See ya, Jinjo. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Ooh, Curb's got 50 high score with 3 characters in WarioWare. My high score is currently 41. I got that on stream. Alright, Puzzle H. Let's do this. I had a little bit of a warm-up with a Picross earlier today, but I really need to get into the zone here. I've forgotten which button is which. All the different GBG Picross games use different buttons, and now I can't remember. Is it Y? No. Alright, let's restart. We can't be having that. It's B, isn't it? Y is break a block. As the Red Plumber once said, let's-a go. Here we go. Beautiful. Lovely. That's what you like to see. Now this is Picross. Wait, a random cube got 100 in WarioWare Get It Together. That is incredible. Esha says, is this hard? It's a very particular technique. Esha, if you're not familiar, we use the numbers on the rows and the columns here at the top, where my pencil is now, to deduce what kind of picture we're going to unveil in the middle. So for example, what's a good example here? We've got 3, 4, 1, 3 on this column. So I would figure out where the 3 are, where the spaces would be, and where the 4 and the 1 and the 3 would be. Probably my worst explanation of Picross to date, and that's saying something, but hopefully as you watch along, you'll figure it out. It's just one of those that you need to get your head around it, and once you do, it's very easy. In theory, but in practice, it's quite difficult. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many is actually here? 10, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Okay, let's leave it like that for now. Ramona, I didn't make that connection. Ramona just said, I'm just glad that there's a character called Mona. Yeah, Mona's a big character in WarioWare. IGS asks, when are you doing another video dojam? It won't be immediately, but we'll definitely have another one this year, for sure. I just don't want to do them too frequently. I think people would... It would lose its kind of celebratory feeling, perhaps, if there was too many of them. I don't want it to ever feel like a kind of chore for people. And I'd really like for as many people to participate as possible, so timing it is quite key. Gameration says, me, this isn't Picross. Dom, now this is Picross. Me, this is Picross. Very nice. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You take that back, Curb. You take that back right now. Diamond Boy says, I love zeros and 15s. Yeah, Picross is a game that will make you love zeros and 15s. CH390, I'm glad you're enjoying the puns. I was quite proud of today's. Like I said in the last stream, I actually kind of leaked the title of this one in Jez's stream because I was so proud of it. But I don't think anyone noticed, which is good. 11 friends online. Wow, it's popping off today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Beans? I haven't placed a block in a little while. Hey Ambient, how you doing? Okay, let me be a little bit more methodical. What's happening here? We can cross these off. That's right, hashtag wormheadz IGS, correct. Well done. Okay, so this 8, if it started here, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do that much safely. Can't do any of that, can't do any of this. Okay, let's work on the rows now. CH390 says, to be honest, I never understood how to play Picross games like these. I would really heavily recommend you try the tutorial mode in this, because if you've got a Nintendo Switch Online subscription, this is free as part of the SNES emulator, and the tutorial is a great introduction. Yeah, a random cube. Rec Room gets recommended to me a lot. I have played it previously, but I would probably not do it on stream until I have a VR setup that I could stream from. 5 space 1 space 2. No, can't even do any. Okay, this we can do. 6, 7. So if the 1 was here, the 8th could be here. Or it could be here. Alright, so let's not do any more of that for now. The 2 has to be somewhere here, so we can do the one of those blocks. And the 7 has to be here, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. That's the 2. Ooh, no it's not. That's the 3. That's the 2. We don't know where the 1 is. No more of that, please. That's the 2, so the 1s have to go to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 can't go here. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. We're getting somewhere. Zach says, I suck at Picross. Zach, I think it just takes some easing in. And you're not going to get good at it immediately. Unless you're some kind of Picross, like, child genius. I think it's just practice. Ooh, Ambient says maybe it's a giraffe. I could 100% see that. Oh, do you really need internet to play the Switch emulator? I didn't know that. That's a cool workaround though, Breakfast Face. I like your hotspot technique. Okay, I'm feeling good about this now. I was a little bit nervous about how long it had been since I put a block down, but three, 1, 4. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Alright, I don't want to do any more of those. Let's go back to the rows here and see what we can do. Uh-huh. So our 6 has to go at least... Hang on. If that was the 1, then there would need to be a space. So we can do 5 of these safely, right? That's got to be our 3 there. This can't be our 2 on this row because we know that the column up above there is 2 and they must be connected. So let's blank that one out and put our 2 there. Nice. We know we've got a 5 first, so it's got to be this one. Then there'll have to be a space. We know that's a 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it a tap? It's going to be like an outdoor tap, I think. Or a faucet. So yeah, similar thinking. That can't be the 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, nice. Four, 5, 6. Okay, now I'm not so sure it's a tap. Mindbind confirms or kind of has interjected to say that I think you need to connect to the internet every 7 days to continue using the SNES and NES emulators. That makes sense, because I was going to say sometimes I'm not connected to the internet and I seem to be able to get onto Picross. Hey Lennox, how are you? Breakfast Face says kangaroo. Yeah, you could definitely see it. Alright, let's move back to our columns here. 3, 3, 2. Done. Diamond Boy, I saw your Picross pun. It's very similar to the one I did last stream, so I probably wouldn't use it. Still, a very wonderful pun. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. Okay, I have no idea what this is now. An artist's palette, perhaps? Being held in the hand? A chicken? Says Horrorflix. A tornado, says CH. Very good suggestions. Flamingo or an ostrich, says Feistia. Also, hey Feistia, how you doing? That's got to be our 3. 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, nice. What is this? This is very cryptic so far, even for Picross. Luigi's head. Yes. Nose and a mouth. Yeah, I think it could be. These could be eyes too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I did the same thing again where I miscounted. Strawberry! I think you're 100% right, Sylvie. And ambient and horror. And Nintendo plush now. And CH now. Everybody's going strawberry. I think you're 100% spot on. Five, 1, 2, 2, 7. Oops. Oh, I already had 12, didn't I? Man, this is my biggest weakness now. I've gotten to the point where my biggest weakness is by far my inability to count rapidly. There we go. Wow, very exciting. Random Cube and Sylvie have been working on a game together secretly for quite some time. I'm looking forward to it. Demo releasing soon. Whew. Alright, no contest about this, right? It's definitely a strawberry. Alright, let's move on to level 5I. My mind says, oh, it was a blackberry this whole time. Ooh, there's a lot of ones here. Oof, 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 oof. We're getting to the danger zone here. We're getting to... Phew. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Strawberries are weird, Ramona. You're right. Strawberries are fascinating to watch. If you've ever grown strawberries, seeing a strawberry grow is so strange. Because when they start off as flowers, of course, and then the petals drop off, and then the flower head starts to kind of grow and grow, but it's still got no sign of any flesh. It's just the seeds. It's fascinating. CH390 says, wait a minute, Dojo, did you give us a hand reveal and a fridge reveal in the same thumbnail? I'm sorry to disappoint everybody, but I just Googled list and then picked like copyright free, commercially usable images. It's not my hand. My hand is far more skeletal than that one. Yeah, sorry to disappoint everyone. You've seen my hands have been in videos plenty of times though. You've seen my hands before. Yeah, my hands are all over the internet. I'm basically a professional hand model at this time. At this point, I should say. I mean, it says when face reveal, Dom. I mean, maybe in like 2 years' time I'll look back on this and I'll be like, that was a foolish thing to say. I don't think I'm ever gonna do a face reveal. I think it would just completely destroy any magic, right? Because here's how it would go. If, I mean, we're talking hypotheticals here. If I was like the most beautiful human to ever grace this earth, that would get pretty old pretty quick. You can't be beautiful and funny. And if I was, you know, not, you'd be like, oh, it's just a person. Dom's just a person. Ah. Well, man, there's plenty of person on the internet. But right now, I can be anything. Ambient says, Dom, you're more than a person. Ambient, thank you very much for the kind words. But still, it's not gonna work. I know what you're doing. Let's count in 6 from the side here. Gameimation says, I don't think you're a person, Dom. To be fair, I did fail the capture on the GBG stream we did like 2 streams ago. I'm just trying to hide that he's a puppet. I'm just trying to... Yeah, my mind says I imagine he's just cardboard. Dom is canonically a soap bar. Ramona says, I assume that Dom looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme, especially after his tree punching. I'm just a fancy object. I like all of these suggestions. See, this is the thing. Every single one of these suggestions that you've said is way more interesting than a face reveal. Face reveal is the thing we always think we want until we get it. But hey, maybe one day, maybe I'll just get bored. That's right, CH. Dojo is literally everything in the universe. Okay, I've made some nice progress on this while we were waxing lyrical there. But I want to make some more inroads. So let's look on the columns. We got 1, we got 3. We got 1. Nice. CH says, wait a minute, isn't this a Picross stream? Yeah, exactly. We lost ourselves for a minute there. I genuinely think I've gotten better over the course of these streams. Like, after all of that GBG, I never really gotten better at platforming, but after just a couple of these streams, I've definitely improved at Picross. which feels good. But I mean, I think in many ways that's just a testament to the magic of Picross. Hey, #wormheadz Arch! For some reason, YouTube thought that was either offensive or spam, but I made sure to manually clear it. Alright, that's our 3. Breakfast face, I can definitely do a pizza roll eating stream without revealing my face. Ooh, Diamond Boy with an early guess saying maze. Yeah, definitely could be. It's looking a little bit like it could be a floppy disk right now though, for a change. Hey there, Vsauce Michael here. Definitely Daigo. Daigo says, can you make a punching tree vlog without revealing your face though? So, seeing as we're just kind of talking about everything here, I guess, I have attempted on 2 occasions to do a punching tree video. And both times it's been thwarted by 2 different things. The first time we got thunderstorms on the day that I planned to go and film it. And the second time I dropped my phone. Not the same day, but prior to that, which this phone I've got an iPhone 7, I guess it is, it's been through some stuff, let's just say, and is in a bit of a state. But I dropped it, and the lens itself shattered. I've never seen that happen to an iPhone. But somehow I managed it, and it's not good. I'm gonna have to revert to an older phone, which doesn't have a great battery, but at least it has a working camera on it now. So yeah, we'll get one someday. Oh, CH, were you not here for the punching tree thing? I talked about trees that are soft. The bark is soft, and nobody really believed me. And I said that I would go out and shoot a video of me punching a tree, because they're real. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Mr. Observador, and thank you for getting the password correct. I'm glad you enjoyed the pun title. My favorite thing about the Picross streams is they're always just basically let's chat for a bit, which I never feel like I really get to do in the GBG streams. And I wouldn't want that in the GBG streams, I don't think, but I just I like the different vibes we can have with the different streams. They are always a lot lower key. You can just do some puzzling. You can chill out. The biggest thing that okay, so we really are just chatting now, but I think the biggest thing that I would like to improve about my streams, and I've been thinking about this a lot, because I'm still a little bit unsure about the balance of my channel. Because right now it's like 100% streams. I stream every day, outside of, you know, rare exceptions. And it does mean that with everything else that I do, I don't really get time to make proper videos like I was doing when GBG came out. And I would like to. I really enjoy making videos. Not in the same way that I enjoy streaming, though, because making videos is painful. Editing is one of the most laborious things, because I've done quite a lot of editing over the years, video editing, and it's painful, but the satisfaction of finishing an edit is great. Like, it feels so satisfying to work hard on an edit and then have it done. And I miss that a little bit. Arch says, what do you use to edit videos? I use Premiere Pro to edit videos, and I have done for a long time. Before that, I used to use what's the Apple one called? Final Cut for a long time. Oh, good shower, breakfast face. It's totally like a news reporter, isn't it? Sat at a desk. But yeah, I think Premiere Pro is fine. It's probably the most stable Adobe software. Man, I tell you what, Adobe software just never gets any better. So I have to use quite a lot of the Adobe suite for various things. And it's just so rough, a lot of it. But Premiere Pro is probably my favorite. It seems to be the best. Arch says, Microsoft Movie Maker has everything you need. Oh yeah, you know it. Anyway, so what I was saying was, I kind of do want to think about the balance of my channel a little bit. And then the other thing that prompted that thought was, I wish I had easy access to music. Like, the YouTube sound library is a wonderful resource, but the tunes are not ideal. But of course, it's really impossible unless you're making your own music, or you pay for a sound library, like a music library, which is incredibly expensive. That's not really possible. And then the other thing I was thinking about is, I'd really like to be able to record my voice and the game audio on separate tracks locally to my PC, so that it was very easy to do stream highlights. Because normally when I do stream highlights, I have to record them, I have to capture it again from YouTube locally, which means you get the YouTube compression. You can't separate the audio tracks. And it's actually just because I have a very small hard drive, and it takes quite a bit of processing power as well to be encoding video here. So there's room for improvement with stuff. Like, I can see what I would do next. But I think it's going to be a while away before I can do those things that I want to do. Anyway, this is neither here nor there. Like I say, I'm just chatting. Arch says, just license the Picross soundtrack. Ah, yeah, why didn't I think of that? The stream turned into a story time. Yeah, it did, didn't it? That's got to be these twos, hasn't it? There. Which I think will now... Oh no, not quite. I'll do that one and that one. That's one weird looking floppy disk. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, nice, this one's done. Yeah, I mean, the Picross streams are nearly always Q&A streams. T-Play, I think you're 100% right. Yeah, it's definitely like a news broadcaster, isn't it? What's this gonna say? I think this must be a C, right? Because that one's... Okay. Those three. Then that column's done. Wait, is it gonna say CCP? I used to love Roller Coaster Tycoon Arch. It totally is. Yeah, I really enjoyed Roller Coaster Tycoon. I haven't played any in a long time. I was never good at them, but I just enjoyed playing it so much. Messing around in it and building things. Hey, Supersonic. Okay, Gamemations. This question's been asked of me quite a few times. Gamemations asks, what's your favorite cartoon? And I always... It's like the question... I don't know. It's like my kryptonite for some reason. I can never give a good answer. And I think I've found a good answer. And it's maybe not... it's maybe not exactly what you're expecting when you ask a question like this. But I would say... the film Akira... That's a cartoon, right? It's not a TV series. So maybe it doesn't fit your question if you were specifically looking for a cartoon TV series. But when I think of animation at its absolute peak, it's Akira. It's just, to this day, mind-blowing. I've watched it so many times and I can never quite fully internalize the idea that it's been drawn by people, by hand. It's just astounding. If you haven't watched it already, I'd recommend it. It's an intense watch. I would say that. It's long. It's very heavy is not the right word, but it's you know, it's not it's a great film, but it's not a fun watch. Yeah. All right, we finished the news reporter. I wonder what CCP means to the Japanese audience that were watching this, or that were playing this originally. Do you think it's like an initialism for a famous news channel, weather channel? Ambient asks, what's your favorite game? I can't pin down a single one, but I have a few favorite series. I love the Animal Crossing series. I love Picross. Yeah, of course, Picross. I meant to say Pikmin, though. Metal Gear Solid. Doshin the Giant. WarioWare. Rhythm Heaven. Random Cube says, which game is better, Game Builder Garage or Picross? Well, Game Builder Garage because you can make Picross in Game Builder Garage. Ooh, PictoPix. I've not heard of that, T-Player. I'll have a look. Oh, Esha, yeah, I played a little bit of Outlast years ago, like when it came out. It was fun, yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's my latest strat. I finally figured out what the best way to deal with centralized blocks that you don't know exact positionings for. Because previously what I was trying to do was keep tally in my head of like, oh, when you've got a 10 and it's in this position, you can do this many blocks. But actually, you just need to count. And that was from the tutorial of Picross S Master System version demo that we played the other day. Just reading chat. Breath of the Wild, I never played the DLC for Breath of the Wild. I really love Breath of the Wild, but I'd kind of finished with it by the time the DLC came out, but I might go back to it at some point. That guy says, what's your favorite type of grass? I like the kind of grass that grows between the slabs on a pavement. Like a whole field of grass is great, but you know when there's just like one slab that's pushed up a little bit and there's just a little clump of grass that's managed to make its way through. It's nice. It reminds you, you know, something. Okay, this is a interesting board because we could make an assumption here that all of these are going to make up the threes, but actually looking at the column here, I don't think that's correct. In fact, it's definitely not correct. Look, we've got a space somewhere, but we don't know where yet. Arch says, my favorite grass is in the Windows XP wallpaper. What an iconic field of grass. Cut grass is nice, yeah, unless you have hay fever. Asher says, what's your favorite food? Oh man, there's just so much good food though, Asher. That is even harder than your favorite kind of video game. I think food is something that I would be very, very upset if I had to like significantly limit my diet for any reason. I mean, I would do it. You know, it's important to, if it's like an allergy or dietary requirements or anything like that. But man, I love all the different flavors out there. Gamemation says wise word Doms. I think referring to my comments on grass. Okay, I need a lucky kind of break here. I'm not getting very far on this one yet, of course. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Alright, that's something. Oh, Ambient. Okay, I see. Ambient is saying that the Picross picture is a cactus. I thought you were saying that's your favorite kind of grass. And I was unsure about the categorization. I probably wouldn't call cactus grass, but I see now you're referring to the Picross puzzle, and I think you're 100% right. Ooh, a random cube. I would love to see what that is. Let your creative juices go free. Don't worry about the fact that you don't think you're very good at art. Sometimes you can do a sketch and it will inspire somebody. See you soon, IGS. Feistia says, what's your favorite number between 1 and 3? Mine is 2. Well, if it's between 1 and 3, I would say 2.65. It's pretty good. Okay. 4, 4. Oh, well, we know... Man, this one's a tough one. Genuinely wise words from Ramona, I think. Ramona says, sometimes rough art is the best art. It's more interesting and follows less rules. Yeah, I think so. I understand the importance of understanding technique. But yeah, 100%. Get weird with it. Hey Oliver, how you doing? Horrorflix asks, what's your favorite Wario game? WarioWare Twisted, I think. I really like Wario Land, but WarioWare has a very special place in my heart, and I think Twisted, just because of the amount of time I've spent on it, is kind of my favorite. It's not the best one. I mean, just from the amount of stuff that's included, I guess it's gold, but whew, Twisted is just amazing. I have the GameCube one. That's probably my... I don't love the GameCube WarioWare. Breakfast Face says, I wish in GBG the texture didn't have to be pixelated. Yeah, it'd be cool if they did some kind of texture smoothing like you can do in Animal Crossing. Oliver says, how do you play Picross? I've never seen it. So Oliver, I was just saying earlier today that I'd recommend somebody who's new to Picross tries the Mario Super Picross, the one we're playing now, in the SNES emulator because it's free if you have Nintendo Switch Online. But a brief summary is using the numbers listed here on these rows and the numbers listed here on these columns, we are going to make a picture in the middle. So, for example, where it says 10 here, that means there are 10 blocks connected together somewhere in this column, and we need to figure out where. So far, I've figured out where 5 of those are, but it's going to take me a while to figure out where the rest are. And it's all about deduction. #wormheadz. Good to see you, Coma Nomad. T-Play says, what's your thoughts on the new WarioWare? So I spoke about this a little bit on the WarioWare stream, so I won't kind of repeat myself too much, but it's good. It looks and sounds fantastic, and I think it is like a refreshing entry in the series. Because WarioWare's been basically the same forever. I miss... There is a simplicity to the old WarioWare inputs. So, like, you always knew exactly how you were going to interact with a minigame, or a microgame, sorry, in WarioWare. Whereas here, you don't know that anymore. And I suppose that's a whole part of the game. Like, they're leaning into that fact heavily. But I'm still not 100% convinced about that. I'm so pleased to see WarioWare again, and it looks so good on the Switch. And the microgames we've seen so far are very creative and you know, have all of that attitude that I love about WarioWare. Yeah, but maybe I'm just a little nervous still, even after the demo. And I think maybe because they've kind of emphasized the multiplayer aspects of it too. That makes me a little bit nervous. I don't know. I'm definitely just being a bit of a baby. Ooh, Daigo says, Dom, what's your favorite sport? Favorite to play or favorite to watch? Because I think they're different answers. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Favorite to play? Maybe table tennis? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I also really liked badminton, but I haven't played badminton in a long time. I don't like tennis. Tennis hurts my elbow. But I love the speed of table tennis. Yeah, it kind of looks like an aloe vera plant in a vase. Gameimation says, I love watching and playing Ultimate Frisbee. Yeah, Gameimation, I think you mentioned playing Ultimate Frisbee a while back. I used to play quite a lot of, well, not quite a lot, but I used to play basketball fairly regularly when I was in secondary school. And that was always very fun. Horrorflix says, I like volleyball. Yeah, I mean, in terms of, like, watching stuff, I mean, I really enjoy, like, Olympic, table tennis, for sure. I really love watching the archery and the, the archery and the shooting and stuff like that. I like the martial arts. I don't really watch football. Yeah, I don't really like field-based sports. T-Blaze says, what's your favorite manga? I haven't read a huge amount of manga. Oh, Uzumaki, or like basically anything of Junji Ito's, I adore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Three. 3. 4. Yeah, is it a light bulb? A hot air balloon? Favorite Junji Ito story? Yeah, Uzumaki's up there. This one... there's one where a young woman moves into an apartment and she lives near a graveyard. I'm barely remembering the story now. It was so long ago since I read it. It was part of one of his compilations. And I remember it was like very funny and scary, which is a very impressive combination to achieve. And it was, yeah, a very short story, but it was very funny. If you can remember which one I'm talking about, then props to you. Will Wormsy development name come chat with us? Like, the character Wormsy? I don't know whether Wormsy ever got voice acting. Nice. Did I do that without any mistakes? It's been a while since I've managed that. Is this a light bulb? I guess it's a light bulb. Dude Bro says my favorite manga is Peanuts. I like Peanuts. I don't know whether I would class it as manga, but it's Luigi holding a dinner tray from a bird's eye view. I guess it must be that. That's the only logical conclusion, really. We already had a hot air balloon, didn't we? I'm sure we did. Or did we speculate that something was going to be a hot air balloon, but then it wasn't in the end? Oh yeah, we speculated that this fan was going to be a hot air balloon. Alright. Let's continue on. Little Mac's boxing glove, maybe? Yeah, that's a good shout. It's the right color. Little Mac! Ooh, look at those juicy 15s on the end. Oh, it's like popping bubble wrap. Oh, Ramona says, I'm stuck on my puzzle. I'm up to 42 minutes. Is that a Wario puzzle? Nice, Horrorflix. That sounds cool. Nice premise for a game. Nice, we got that 7 for free, basically. One, two, three, 4, 5. That was me counting from the edge, by the way. I know there's only 4 blocks there. This is going to have to be our 5 here. That's going to have to be our 1. On level 1 or 2, there's a red square thing. What's that? Remind me, Breakfast Face, after this, and we'll go and look and see if we can work it out together. Just nudge me when we've done this, because I'll inevitably forget. Two, 3, 4. 4. Nice, okay. Feisty, you're going for the spoon guess. This is interesting so far. I don't recognize anything of it currently. Okay, that's 2. Oh, there's a little moth in my room. Keeps flying into the screen. Maybe I left a window open somewhere. Oh, that 3's done. That 1 has to be there. Diego says, Dom, do you know what lucid dreaming is? Yes, I do. For those that don't know, lucid dreaming is the sensation of being able to control your dreams. Breakfast says, Mothra has come to eat all your floppy disks. Oh, I wish Mothra would visit me. Although, well, no, that would be incredibly disruptive. But hey, if you're gonna meet a kaiju, one as like magnificent as Mothra would be pretty good. Horrorflix says, Dom, do you remember the last man at Who's That Man? Was it the Joker looking one? Escher, thanks so much for hanging out. Yeah, really nice to see you. I hope you have a great weekend too. Ah, that was a little teaser of the character, Horrorflix. Nice. Oliver says, Dom, there's a moth in my room. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna mute. Forgets to mute. Get the heck out of my room or I'll bad day you and your family. Oh my goodness. Intense. Oh, look at this. We know where the 4's gonna be. Yes. Hide and Seek Terror. Good to see you. I'm glad that you enjoy Picross. We're all Picross fans here. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Ramona says, I learned the word kaiju when I saw Suicide Squad. It means Godzilla-like creature. Yeah, I think kaiju literally means like massive creature. I think when most people think about kaiju, they're usually referring to like characters from the Godzilla series, but really, my understanding is any enormous creature. It's a genre of film that I love very much. I think kaiju are really interesting vessels for different... I said vessels there and I wasn't thinking about the game jam. They're very fascinating vessels for different kind of societal fears, or very real, fears of different times, of different cultures. And there's something about the fantastical nature of them that allows people to discuss things that are, quite serious topics in a way that is a little easier than it would be in film otherwise. And I mean, you can get very silly kaiju film, and they're wonderful too. But if you think about like the very first Godzilla film, it's harrowing even today. Okay, we're making some progress here. I don't know where that 4 is going to go yet. So the first Godzilla film came out in, I think, 1956. And, it really came out of what Japan experienced during the war. And Godzilla himself is kind of a manifestation of the terror of nuclear weapons, and the just kind of the idea of the force of nature as well, and the destruction that nuclear weaponry leaves in its wake. And with it being so close to, you know, there would have been lots and lots of people who had lived through that period of time, and I think it takes it one step removed from the reality of the situation, but allows the themes to still be addressed in a way that I think, yeah, you know, may be hard otherwise to do in film. What is this? I have no idea what this picture's gonna be. Oh shoot. Alright, well... Oh, it's a fishing hook, I think, and bubbles underwater. Feistia says, if you look sideways, it's a picture of a guy with a really long nose. Okay, yeah. Daigo says, I'd love to have this stream on in the background. Daigo, I'm pleased. I think that's the perfect, yeah, perfect way to watch the Picross streams. Or at least that's how I imagine them to be watched, yeah. Man, we're still not done. What am I, Man, this is the most abstract picture so far. Hey Swatch, how are you? Hello again, Breakfast Faced. Okay, it's something up in this corner, isn't it? So those 4 have to be done. These 4 here. Another bubble. 1, 1. Musical notes, or somebody blowing air into a soft drink with a straw? Let's find out. Oh, croquet? Is that what it is? Arch says that one sport. Nice one, Arch. That's close enough to a guess that I would give you that. I think, yeah. That's pretty impressive. Swatch says, by the way, the reason the Mario BGM 2 is low B tier is because Wario BGM 1 is just that song but groovier. Fair assessment, Swatch. So Swatch, for those that don't know, has just done a tier list of all of the BGM from Mario's Super Picross and from the Picross S series. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Definitely croquet. No doubt about it. Have I got any tea left? Oh, I do have a little bit. Bear with me one sec, chat. Oh, we're going back to 1 or 2 to look at what the red square is. Wow, I'm pleased I remembered. Let's have a look. this. I think that's just a character, right? That's the Big Dipper, I believe. This one here, this is a post box. It's a floppy disk. I think you must be referring to this one. The reason that I know confidently that this is a post box is because that symbol there is the Japanese symbol for postcode. Or yeah, like postal code. And it's seen on letterboxes. Alright, let's do L. It's not a fan ambient. Hide and Seek Terra says 5, I'm on 3. Well, there's going to be some spoilers here then, Hide and Seek. Oh, Mr. Observador, I think that's a lovely message, actually. Mr. Observador says, I was away for a moment. This stream felt like it was a just chatting stream, and you tricked us to watch Picross and like it. Beautiful. My plan all along. Daigo says, normally at this time you start to sound quieter. Why is that not the case this time? Just because it's a Saturday. I don't need to be quite as concerned about... Oh man, my controller slipped. I'm going to restart just because time is going to get tighter on these later ones. Yeah, I just don't need to be quite as considerate of my volume. Arch, why did you say Yoshi's L? I'm trying to work out. You referring to this? Very confused. Breakfast Place, the BGM tier list is in the off topic on the Discord. I was thinking about something. This is, I genuinely, do you know how people say like shower thoughts? And you just know it's never actually in the shower. I was genuinely thinking about this in the shower the other day. If you were to speedrun Mario's Super Picross, RNG would be a huge factor. Because if you got if you got the randomization at the start of a puzzle and it gave you like a 15, would that be faster or slower? Because presumably if you're speedrunning it, you know all of the solutions, right? So would you want the randomization to give you a 15 or not? Is it quicker to do it manually? Maybe you wouldn't want it to give you a 15 because you could just run a selection across a 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lucian Vela, good to see you, Lucian, says, we must all appreciate Picross. That's why I keep sending them in GBG. Soon, we'll all be GBG heads. Swatch says, I'm gonna be real with you, Dom. I don't think you would use a hint roulette in a speedrun most of the time. But it's a default on Mario mode. Oof. Okay, well. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I get why. I just realized why Arch said Yoshi's L. Because this is the L stage, right? Hey Bori. Bori just said, just came here when you were showing the red robot drooling. Not a post box at all. Oh, I've been rumbled. That's true, Swatch. You can choose not to use it. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. I think it's a mountain. Not says, is that your hand in the thumbnail? It is not, as Ambient has replied already. No, I just Google searched list, I believe. Let's mark these off. Hide and Seek says probably separate categories for roulette and not roulette. Maybe, yeah, maybe after this puzzle we should bring up speedrun.net. Is it .net? Speedrun.com? Whatever it is. And take a look at what Mario's Super Picross looks like. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. A random dark cube. Hey, a random dark cube. I don't know what it's going to turn into yet. Ooh, this seems like a kind of, yeah, this is an interesting question from Daigo. Daigo says, when you're editing, do you prioritize quality over quantity or the other way around? I guess it really depends on what the brief is. If it's something I'm editing for myself, I would always like to prioritize quality over quantity. Sometimes, based on limitations or yeah, like time limits outside of your control, that's not always the case. You just have to get something out, perhaps. But yeah, I try my very best to do quality over quantity. But there are times where quantity is the important thing. So yeah, I don't know, it varies. Yeah, Ramona, the Game Boy version of Mario's Picross is the one that I used to play back in the day. It's amazing. I mean, it's this, but it's so fun to have it in a handheld. One, two, three, 4, 5. Welcome back, IGS. Ooh, Breakfast Face asks, what's your favorite Mario sports game? Probably the original Mario Golf. Alright, what is next on my to-do list here? Oh, this one's done completely nice. So is this one? So is this one now? What's next? Mark these off. There's our 5. Which leaves no room for anything other than that 4. I don't know what this one is yet. Golf games are very often way better than I ever feel like they should be. Golf games are just so satisfying mechanically, I think. Breakfast Place says, we probably won't ever need to do a Q&A stream because we do one basically every day. Yeah. There'll be Q&A streams for as long as we have Picross to play. Is it going to be an escalator? Somebody going up an escalator? Somebody going, hello, I'm traveling up an escalator. There's his hand. I have a very big, skinny head. %100% is. No doubt about it. Ooh, grey-haired.
I'm old enough to remember the invention of the escalator.
Escalator.
That's what we used to call it back in my day, the escalator.
Oh, there's many of him.
Yes, this is me and my 6 brothers. We all like to travel up on the escalator.
We did it! Congratulations! Thanks, Mario. Alright, we're done with Yoshi. Tiger says, Mario, is that you? What is level 6 gonna be? Who do you think is gonna be behind level 6? Is it gonna be Toad? Is it gonna be Peach? Is it gonna be King Koopa? Oh, it's Yoshi again. Oh, yeah, okay, let's look at the speedruns. Hang on. Boom. Speed run. I've never been so disappointed to see Yoshi in my life. Mario's Super Picross. Okay, right, hang on. I gotta bring it up for you. Full desktop. Hang on, look. Still got this here. Right. So there's only one speedrunner, and it's Shiro Kirby, who's completed the Switch Online version 5 months ago in 3 hours, 44 minutes, and 22 seconds. Incredible. That's the 100%, but what about the any percent? Wait, what would the difference between a 100% run and an any percent run be? What are the rules of an any percent run? Last puzzle and see the credits. Alright, no rules for that one. Chat, this is a pretty wide open This is a pretty wide open run. Look, I could submit a run and get 3rd place. Wait, Octavius Enterprise says no mistakes. Is that true? For the 100% run? Flawless run. Is there no... Oh, there's the video. Okay. Oh, Octavius is guessing. Okay, I'm going to turn the sound off and let's take a quick look at this. A quick peek. I want to see what the first action looks like. Man, we need to get Shiro Kirby on the stream. World record holder. Okay, that's pretty... That was powerful, honestly. Currently exactly on par with his personal best. Frame perfect run so far. Wait, is he a point of a second out now? Perhaps. Alright, let's get to like the... Okay, we don't want any spoilers. Ooh. But let's just see some of the harder levels. See, the thing is, I can definitely not retain the information necessary to do these quickly. Like, you've seen when I've failed a stage, I've already forgotten what the picture is. Man. Impressive stuff. Shiro Kirby, you're a legend.
I'm a Wario.
Hart says, I heard they're currently working on a world record for Wormy. Man. What's the fastest somebody could beat Wormy? Why is there no category for individual levels or Wario? I suppose it's just because it's such an underplayed game in terms of like as a speedrun game. Ramona says, after you finish Mario Picross, you should submit these streams as evidence, lol. I wish, because I didn't start recording it from the beginning. Also, I guess you can't do split streams, right? Split videos. It'd have to be one video. Anyway, let me switch back to the Switch. That one. Also, I think before I start in level 6, I need to take a moment's break. If you know what I mean, chat. I'm gonna bring up the drink break screen. Just to remind you, why not use this opportunity to get yourself a drink? Or a snack? Or just stretch your legs or whatever. I will be back shortly. Are you allowed to use reference for speedruns? Ramona, that's a very good question. Oh, that's fascinating. I mean, I suppose most games don't have that issue, right? The idea of needing a reference wouldn't be that impactful on the speedrun, but for Picross, yeah, if you were just copying from a drawing, that would really, really help. Who knows? I don't know what the rules are. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Hey chat, I'm back. How you doing? I got myself a chalk ice while I was up. I'll probably mute on and off for a minute, just while I eat this chalk ice, so you don't have to listen to mouth sounds. Ambient says enjoy your meal. Can you count a chalk ice as a meal? Hide and Seek says I eat ice, just that. If I'm really warm, I don't really do this anymore, but when I was younger, if I was really warm and I was drinking like a soft drink or something, and there was ice in the glass, I'd definitely eat some of the ice. Breakfast Face says, you always go break after I do something. Sorry. Alright, almost done. Finished. Alright. Back to business. Wait. Nobody knows what a chalk ice is? Well, hang on then. We need to take another detour. Maybe this is a very UK thing. I'm just looking for a picture now. Is chalk ice one word? Maybe that's the issue? No, it's 2 words. I was right. Man, the only picture makes it look so grim. It's a Wikipedia picture. I'll bring it up on stream now. There we go. That's a chalk ice. It's basically just vanilla ice cream surrounded by very cheap chocolate, and it's always in this paper wrapper. Ramona says, I came back to eating a chalk ice. Not happy, lol. Share the chalk ice is dumb. I think I had maybe 1 more in the freezer. Looks like an ice cream sandwich. No. It's... Oh man, look at all this ice cream. It's not got, because doesn't an ice cream sandwich have like wafer or something in it? There's like one picture of a chalk ice on the internet. That's wild to me. There we go. The first one was sold in the United States in 1922. Oh no. Racial slurs. That'll teach me to go onto the internet. Alright, back to the safety of the Nintendo Switch. Okay, level 6. Daigo says that's because you use Microsoft Edge. That's why I can only find one chalk ice. Yeah, chalk ices are rare. Definitely. They're definitely not Klondike stuff in the UK. It's just like a generic term. It's not a brand name. Okay. Level 6, A. We're back in Yoshi Town. We got zeros. And we're gonna fill them. Circle ones, what are they called? I'm trying to remember, what is the thing about an ice cream sandwich? Is it that it has wafer on the outside? It's sandwiched between the two wafers? Or is it kind of like... Man, it's been so long, I actually can't recall what the sandwich part of the ice cream sandwich is. A random Hugh says, I see my dark side was watching this stream, that's pretty cool. Hey Marla, I would appreciate it if you didn't repeatedly put full stops in chat. It has a wafer, cool, okay. 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Thanks, Marla. Alright, if we're talking about ice cream and frozen desserts, there is a kind of dessert that we have here in the UK, and I get the feeling this is quite a UK specific thing, honestly. It's called bubblegum ice lolly, but it's a complete misnomer. It's not bubblegum at all. There is a brand version called Zap, with I think like 3 P's, Z-A-P-P-P, possibly. And it's like, oh, it's so strange looking. It's like a marbled blue and pink and yellow. But really it's just like a caramel flavored ice lolly. They're so I think they're so delicious, but they're quite clearly terrible for you. I'm wondering if Ramona will know what I mean. I think Ramona's in the UK, right? I mean, I'm sure that other countries have equivalents, but it's just weird that here they're called bubblegum ice lollies because they don't taste like bubblegum. Oh, Oliver says, what is an ice lolly? Ice lollies is what we call frozen desserts on a stick. Ramona has no idea. A random Q says, I think I tried that before. Alright, after this one we might have to do another quick search. Image search. Yeah, popsicles. Yeah, exactly. Popsicle. Hey, Billy. Pass me another popsicle from the freezer. I got so thirsty after walking down the sidewalk. I was so thirsty after walking down the sidewalk that I thought I was gonna drink straight from the faucet. Horrorflix says, have you tried pineapple pizza? Of course! More UK terms. Alright, I'll have a think. Tiger says, is that how British people think Americans talk? What do you mean think? That's how every American talks. Across the entire country, there's no differentiation between different accents. It's just all one guy going like, oh, I'm so thirsty. Quick, pass me a soda. Nintendo Plus says your American accent is spot on. Okay, if you say so. Coma Nomad says, sure Dom, sure. Oh, it did that thing where it missed a beat on the instruments because I was tapping too much. Hide and Seek says, how weird do you think our terms are? Are you in the US, Hide and Seek? Horrorflix says, Dom, have you ever tried a SpongeBob or a Sonic Ice Pop? No, I've seen pictures of them though. Lennox says, as an American I can confirm we all sound like that. There we go, see? The thing about, I think, because American popular culture is so prevalent across the world, including here, there's not many phrases, American phrases, that feel weird. Because we're so exposed to them all of the time. Which is why I think English phrases, or, you know, phrases used in the UK, feel weird for Americans, because most Americans aren't exposed to popular culture from the UK. Oh, okay, so I did see Ramona's question previously of like, apparently flapjacks and biscuits mean different things in the States. So aren't American biscuits like... Okay, I think American biscuits are like savory scones, whereas obviously our biscuits are American cookies. Big Boy says, do you like pineapple pizza? Yeah, I wouldn't order a pineapple pizza. It's not my favorite. But if somebody said, hey, do you want a slice of pineapple pizza? I would say, yes, obviously. Do you know what I mean? Alright, see you soon, IGS. Have I tried cinnamon waffles? Is that just waffles with cinnamon sprinkled on them? If so, yes. But if they're like a specific thing, I have not. Wait, so a flapjack's not a thing in the States? Surely. I always kind of assumed they were an American thing. Marla asks, will you get a Steam Deck? I have briefly mentioned this on stream. I won't get a Steam Deck. But I have pre-ordered one on my account for my brother because he seemed interested in getting one and wasn't able to pre-order one of his own. So I'll probably get a chance to try one. Ah, Ambient is from Poland. Awesome. Isn't a flapjack just a very thin pancake? That's a crepe. Or that's what I would call a crepe. Flapjack's a nickname for pancakes. That's wild to me. I would never make that association. That's really interesting. Marla says, I think it's a Switch ripoff. I mean, the form factor is obviously very similar to a Switch, but I think for people that don't have a dedicated PC for gaming... Oh, what am I doing? It will be very good. I think it'd be great. Pancakes or waffles? I think most waffle mix is a little bit too salty. So probably pancakes. But I don't like a thick pancake. Lennox says, waffles get syrup caught in the squares and it's so sweet. Yeah, I suppose that's the thing, right? Depends what you got it with. Pizza or cookies, Asmala? Pizza. Yeah, 100% pizza. I think generally I'm a savory over a sweet person. Ooh, chocolate pancake does not sound great. Like, what? There's chocolate in the mix? That doesn't sound like I would enjoy that. But that's just because I think generally more of a sweet... Oh, sorry, more of a savory than a sweet. Wait, breakfast face, do you mean you posted chalk ices to the server? Is that what you're referring to? Hang on. Oh man, Discord isn't on my... I don't have Discord open on my computer right now, and it takes ages to load for some reason. Whatever, I'll have a look in a little bit. Discord's thinking about it. Marla says, would you want to be a ghost or a bread? Is that based on the GBG stream earlier today when we played as the floating bread? I mean, definitely a ghost. Bread, unless it's some kind of special bread, can't do much by itself. Horrorflix says, Dom, have you tried Pop-Tarts? So, Pop-Tarts did come to the UK. I don't know whether you can still buy Pop-Tarts, but like I'd say in the early 2000s, Pop-Tarts did come to the UK, and I tried some then. They seemed like hot candy. Yeah, it was fine. I think I had a strawberry one, maybe. Ambient, I saw your message. Yeah, I should probably hurry up on this one. You can still buy them, says Ramona. Cool. Nice. That's another one done. Is this going to be a penguin? Snowman, says Ambient. Possibly? Dang. Ah, no. Oh! Wait, what? Hmm? Okay, well... Oof. Not ideal, honestly. Mistakes have been made. Looks like a penguin to me. Sophie says, must be interesting to live in London. I think London is a really special city. Yeah. I've lived in London for about 8 years. And yeah, in many ways it feels, it's weird to say, but in many ways it felt more, it felt like a home very quick. I'm so confused about what I did wrong here. It's definitely not that one. It's definitely not that one. Definitely not that one. Ah. Aha. Okay. There we go. Whew. Okay. 2. Man, it's gonna be tight. This one's gonna be very difficult. Ramona asks, are things expensive in London? So, I imagined that they were gonna be before I moved, but in terms of like eating out and buying things in the supermarket or buying things in shops, it's exactly the same as anywhere else in the country. But the things that are expensive are things like rent, attractions. The cinema is more expensive than it is elsewhere. Weirdly. Those kind of things are expensive. But yeah, going to a restaurant, basically, unless it's a fancy restaurant, which I'm not ever doing, it is the same price as elsewhere in the country. Well, our first game over of the day. Invader Zim or Luca? I haven't watched Luca, but I used to enjoy Invader Zim back in the day. Do I enjoy watching streams or videos more? I don't watch much, weirdly, I don't watch much streams or YouTube videos these days, but I'm a big fan of the stream format. I think it is really nice to put on and do something else. But equally, they're very different things, aren't they? You can't really have one without the other. Alright, let's go straight back into this. Let's just get it over with. I was too distracted with chalk ices and other stuff. It's funny that it gave us the same random both times. Yeah, that's true. Oliver says it's kind of hard to find the stream you're looking for. I think YouTube has done a terrible job at surfacing streams for people. I don't understand why YouTube is having such a difficult time to do streams more effectively than they are currently, and you know, to get it a bit more in line with Twitch. I know it's not the focus of their platform, but I think there's definitely a lot more they could have done. I've never played Dreams, Marla. I think Dreams looks really cool. And I've seen a few things that people have made with it, but I've never tried it myself. I think it's even it's in a weirder place than even GBG is, because GBG, you know, you see people saying, well, it's not a game development platform, it's not a game engine, can't really make real games, which I don't really understand that thinking, but I know what they mean. It's a simplified thing. But Dreams is like so in depth and so complex that it almost is a game engine, but it's still got the limitations of being, you know, tied to a game at the end of the day. It's if people want to play your Dreams creation, they still need to have Dreams. It's an interesting one. And that's not necessarily a criticism of it, it's just it's fascinating to see that these things exist. Do I know what a fudgesicle or a fudge bar is? I do not, Breakfast Face. This is a very weird line of questioning hide and seek, I know. Have I ever went to Universal? You mean like Universal Studios? No. They do have Twix in the UK. Do they? Whereabouts are you, Oliver? Are you in the US as well? I didn't realize Twix were an American thing. I've only ever played Limbo, Marla. I've never played Inside. So I can't speak to that one. But I've heard it's good. Lennox asks, Oreos or Chips Ahoy? I don't know what Chips Ahoy is, so I guess I would say Oreos by default. Man, how did we get to where we got to in terms of the puzzle last time? Three. 2, 1, 2, 7. Oh no, I slipped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not that one. Oh, they're just chocolate chip cookies. Okay. Yeah, then I guess I would say Oreos are a little bit more interesting than just a chocolate chip cookie. Oliver says, okay, I'm gonna get off. I've had enough Picross for today. Alright, Oliver, thanks for hanging out. It's important to know your Picross limit. I'm not quite there yet, but I can imagine how you would be. Hope to see you soon. If you would turn off Picross, no one would notice, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's some, like, ardent Picross fans out there. And by out there, I mean in chat today. They just mute the stream. They're just purely here for Picross. Feistia says, Dom, have you had Maryland cookies? Yes. They sell those here. There has been a lot of random chat today, Ramona. And, like, not a huge amount of that kind of initiated by me, even. For a change. Breakfast Face is the ardent Picross fan that I mentioned. Breakfast Face says, Dom would get cancelled if he turned off Picross. Chat is getting so specific. Lennox just said, what's your opinion on Olive Garden mints? So not even Olive Garden, the mints there. Marla, I don't know what either of the things in your either or it are, so I can't answer that one. I have had Olive Garden before. They don't have it here in the UK. It was just like very average Italian food, right? Am I misremembering? That's what it is? Maybe I've just deeply offended somebody out there. Okay. I guess I must have eaten the mince there. If I see mince, maybe not anymore, but if I saw mince on a on like a counter, I would take at least 1 or 2. At least, easily. Maybe even 10. I don't know, it depends what trousers I'm wearing. How big are my pockets? Ambient says, how long will the stream go for? Until I can no longer Picross today, I think. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, I don't know when my limit's gonna be. Is this gonna be a gorilla? This could totally be a gorilla looking sideways. Maybe a frog, says Lennox? Yeah, totally could be. Right, it can't be here for the 2. Which means that can't be there. Which means the 2 has to be here. Cool. Which then means the 3 has to be here. Progress. Small, but still progress. Oh, Fazia, that's a interesting question. Chat, does anyone outside the UK know what Lucozade is? My guess, Feistia, is going to be no. I think that's going to be a very specifically UK thing. That's my gut. I don't know. This is not a science fact. This is just a prediction. But yeah, I think it's going to be a no. Lennox asks, what's your favorite letter of the alphabet? I think I already answered this. I think it's W. Because it's a word. Not a letter. It's just so funny. What's the most American question you have been asked today? I think it's got to be the Olive Garden mince thing. That seems very specifically American. Breakfast Face says, Waluigi must be your favorite Mario character then, right? I can't even joke that that's the case. This is totally a gorilla. I'm 100% saying this is gorilla. Hey, Mercury, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, congrats Ramona on finally finishing the Wario puzzle. You are a Picross legend. One, 3. Right, so we know where that 3 is. It's a gorilla, isn't it? Breakfast says G for gorilla, BG. Mm-hmm. That's how it goes. Hang on though, now I'm not so sure it's a gorilla. Arch says I think it's a monkey. Yeah, I was 100% convinced it was a monkey, but now I'm not. I mean, it has to be, right? Thin crust or thick crust pizza? Somewhere in the middle. be nice, like a kind of balanced crust. Oh, I miscounted again. It's fine, we got plenty of time. Wow, final time for the puzzle was 71 minutes 49 seconds. Man, if we get to the Wario puzzles, which I'm sure we will, those are going to be interesting streams. That's right, Mercury, you have said the secret code for today's stream. Yeah! He's the first member of the DK crew. That looks exactly like one of those monkeys that sits in the hot springs in, like, Hokkaido or somewhere. I think we're gonna get an animation here too, and I think it's gonna be funny. Wow, look at this amazing animation. They've really, like, really mimicked the lifelike movement of the monkey here. Lennox says hashtag wormheadz. It's the secret code for today. Alright, I'll do at least one more today. Ah, it says gorilla. Cool, there we go, we got confirmation, thank you. Ooh, look at all those delicious... Well, first of all, look at this 15. Nice, and look at these delicious zeros. Mmm. Alright, puzzle's basically done, folks. One. Oh, yeah, let's mark these before I forget. We're speeding. We're speeding. Okay, my nomad says, wow, for a second there, I thought it was a real gorilla with that animation. You got the password almost right, not orange. I'll allow it. Wow, it's really storming outside here. It's been kind of grey all day, but it's really storming now. Whoops. Honestly, with this one, I'm feeling like I'm ready for the speedrun. I feel like I'm ready for the world record. Look how fast I'm going. Daigo says it's a floppy disk on a boat. Good shout. Yeah, I think that's likely. This is my playing Picross while there's a storm outside ASMR stream. To study and relax to. Binaural Picross beats. Wow, it's really like lashing it down. Whoa! Hang on, chat. I'm gonna look out the window. Man, it sounds like hail. It's coming down so intensely that it sounds like hail, but it's just rain. This is definitely like a shipping boat, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Marlo, or I can definitely see you. Oh, hide and seek says what's happening. It's just raining very, very heavily here all of a sudden. That's all. Nothing exciting. I don't know that they're ones. I don't know that. Well, that's a 1, but I don't know whether it's the first or the second one. I can know that that's the 2. And that must be the 2. Right, there's no debate here, right? It's a boat, clearly. Six. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Ambient says, well, I wouldn't agree with that first bit, Ambient, but I'll read it. Ambient says, I know nobody probably cares, but where I am, the moon is beautiful right now. That's amazing. Lennox says, it's Dom in real life, he's a boat. Alright. Alright, I've slowed down a little bit here. I need to pick up the pace. I want to get this one done in record time. My PB. Fantastic. What is this on top of the boat? Initially I thought it was like a container boat with a flat top, and then I thought it was a sailboat, but now I'm not really convinced. What is this? I mean, that looks like a sail, but what's going on here? One. Okay. Two, 1, 1. There we go. Welcome back, Horrorflix. Ooh, Sylvie, good luck with Unreal Engine. It's the video Choo Choo as a boat. Oh, there we go. It's like a little rowing boat with a fisherman. That makes sense. That's why we couldn't figure it out. Horrorflix says, Dom, what's your third favorite Pokemon? Mine is Mimikyu, my second is Greninja, and my third is Mr. Mime. Oh my goodness, now I'm gonna have to think of 3 Pokemon. I think my number 1 favorite Pokemon is Meowth. So maybe from there I'll say, well, I guess 2 is Pikachu. 3 is, I don't know, like, nobody else is really, like, jumping out that much. Mew? Mew? Guess Mew? Mercury, there's no way they're real Pokemon names. Come on. You just smashed your keyboard. They're not real Pokemon. Come on. No way. Not Orange One says those are real Pokemon. They're like Pokemon names I'd come up with as jokes. Sableye, Skarmory, Maractus. Mercury says, why would they not be real? They just sound like when I make up Pokemon names. Oh, we've not changed BGM today. Honestly, BGM 3 means the end is nigh. Not Orange has posted the Sableye Pokédex entry. This Pokemon is feared. When its gemstone eyes begin to glow with a sinister shine, it is believed that Sableye will steal people's spirits away. Yeah, I'm sorry, my Pokemon knowledge is very limited. Ooh, Lennox, that's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. I'm sure I'll kick myself when somebody says it in chat. Lennox says Mario Trivia. What's the world that Mario explores in Mario 2 US called? It's not Sarasara Land, right? Because that's the Mario Land world. I don't know. Wait. Yeah, but does the world have a specific name? I like Not Orange's Mario's head. Good guess, Ramona. Ramona says Doki Doki Land. I don't think they retained any of the Doki Doki stuff. Hey, FNAF. Alright, come on. I need to Picross right now. Yes, it has a name. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. I wish I did. Alright, Daigo. Have fun. Bori says, I lost sight of Pokemon names when there was like, there are 150 Pokemons, catch 'em all. Yes, I knew that! Lucian says it's called Subcon. Yeah, totally. Yeah. As in subconscious. In the recesses of my mind, I did know that. It's kind of a cool name. Boop. Where next? Oh yeah, let's do the 6. Hide and Seek says, is the Discord in off topic just like a general? Yeah, yeah. I haven't really read up or seen much of Pokemon Arceus. I probably won't get it. I haven't played Pokemon for a long time. And I guess if I was going to play a Pokemon now, I'd probably play one of the 3DS ones that I didn't try. I've basically not played Pokemon since the DS. So I suppose I would go back and catch up on the ones that I'd missed first, if I was going to do that. Who knows? We'll see. I'm definitely starting to get tired because I'm struggling to figure out what my next move would be. Komonomed says, what Pokemon game did you play on the DS? Soul Silver, I think? Is that the one that had the Pokewalker? Dom would name a Pokemon mouse with cheese. I don't know what that means. Hide and Seek is very excited for the new WarioWare. Have you tried the demo yet, Hide and Seek? If so, what did you think of the demo? I did a stream of the WarioWare demo. It was a lot of fun. How many mainline Pokemon games did they put out on the DS? Was it just Heart Gold, Soul Silver? Or was there another one? Breakfast Face says, where did Long Mousy originate from? I'm pretty sure, if I'm not incorrect, the Long Mousy stream highlight is the original instance of Long Mousy. Wow, 3 mainline Pokemon games. Oh yes, of course, Black and White. Wasn't Sun and Moon a 3DS game though? Oh right. 3 mainline Pokemon games on the 3DS, okay. Mousy, a mouse-like Pokemon. Its appearance of a mouse. Didn't the original Pokédex call Pikachu a rat-type Pokemon or something really weird? Or a rat-like Pokemon? Wow, okay, there we go. Komonomed says, is Pokemon Gold... Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Black and White, and Black and White 2. I completely forgot about Black and White 2. So weird that they gave it a numeric thing. Pikachu is a mouse. Yeah, I know Pikachu is a mouse, but I thought like the OG Pokedex called Pikachu something a bit strange. I'm probably just misremembering though. Linux says, okay, now time for short mousey. I guess that's just normal mousey. Normal mousey is pretty short mousey. Oh, shoot. I guessed. I did the thing that I say you shouldn't do. I guessed. It never pays off. Breakfast Place says, bring egg to Smash. That would be good. Jonic as an alternate costume for Sonic. Ramona says, yeah, they really stuck with selling 2 versions of the same game for every generation, huh? I know, it's kind of wild that they're even doing it now. This one's definitely a tap. Now this one, this is definitely a floppy disk. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, so this has to be the 8, right? It can't be the 3. So if the 3 was here, we could go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. And then the 3 has to be there. Good, okay. Squidward with a tail. I like it. Floppy disk dressed as a tree. Headworm. Oh boy, yeah, I'm getting tired. Alright, let's finish up this puzzle. And then let's call it. Oh, is it going to be a horse jumping over a hurdle? Horrorflix says, Dom, did you know that Pokemon was originally called Pocket Monsters? I did. It's still Pocket Monsters in Japan. I mean, says, I focused on GBG and forgot I was watching you. Horrorflix says, one more please. I don't think I will have the mental capacity to do another one today. Sadly. We're already kind of... Look, we've got 9 minutes left on the clock. I'm a little bit nervous about getting this. Is it almost 1 AM where you are? That's correct, hide and seek. Yeah, it's 46 minutes past the hour. 46 minutes past midnight. It's midnight in Europe. Ambient, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a horse jumping over a hurdle. Alright, it's not here, we've already done the 2. It's not here, we've already done the 4. There's our 3. That means that's our 1. And that's our 3. Okay, not so sure about what this is. Oh, Mercury, it's like nearly 2 o'clock for you, wow. Oh, it's a hare. Like a very cartoony hare walking left. Weird. This feels kind of out of theme of most of these puzzles so far. Wait, Boris is a knight running. What is the bit on the right there, like a plume on the knight's head? It's definitely a hare, right? Yeah, there we go. It's like the Alice in Wonderland hare. The White Rabbit. Not Orange 1 says, Dom, did you know that Super Mario Bros. Was originally as a reboot of the multiplayer arcade game Mario Bros? Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether I knew that as like a specific fact, but I always understood that to be the case. He's late for a very important date. Alright, let's call it here for Picross. But let's just have a little mosey around the Nintendo Switch Online options. Did I create a suspend point? Yeah, I did. Let's have a little browse. At some point, I planned on ordering these, I think. Ramona says, "Oh, I could just feel myself getting too sleepy to Picross anymore." Man, some really good games on the Super Nintendo. Look at these weird games they added. I have no idea what Bombuzal is. Bomboozle? Okay, I see. Claymates, Jelly Boy, Joe and Mac, Spanky's Quest. What are these? Feisty says, can we play Claymates? Really? What if we played a good game, though? That's unfair. I don't know whether Claymates is a good game or not. Mercury says, I'm glad I caught any of the stream at all. Yeah, me too. I'm glad you were able to make it. Ramona says, but I want endless Picross streams that last forever. If I could, I would. Wow, is there a slow mode for the Super Famicom to load up? If. What is this? Why is this why is this laid out so weirdly? Man, what a good cover. Feisty says, how do you download the Famicom one? I have a Japanese Nintendo Switch online account. I want to know what this is. Is it an Atlas game? I mean, it's gonna be an RPG, and I guess it will be completely indecipherable because, oh, is this Shin Megami Tensei, the original Arch? That makes sense. Star Fox 2 was never released. That's correct, Ramona. Man, I've never seen the original Shin Megami Tensei. Oh, not the original, excuse me. Which one is it? Wait, so is this called Shin Megami Tensei If? The original was on the NES. Ah, okay. Ooh, look at this Andros looking fool. Looks like the background of an Ace Attorney place. That's a great comparison, hide and seek. Why is it telling me... Why is it so persistently telling me about using the ZL and ZR to go back to the menu? It's getting in the way. What's it doing? Okay, thank you. Okay. When I used to play Taiko a lot, I used to always put the same name, and I can't see the character. Oh wait, I think it would be... Is this Tsuno? I guess? I don't know. Probably not. It's been a long time. Where's End? Oh. Why can I not progress with two characters? Arch says, how much do you know about the Shin Megami Tensei series and Persona series? Very little. I've played some Persona 4 Golden. And I don't think I've ever played Shin Megami Tensei. Hey, me Addy, how you doing? Welcome back. Anja, excuse me. Weird, okay. Why wouldn't it let me progress without filling up that entire thing? Okay, it's asking me a bunch of questions. I'm gonna pick the first option. The head is thinking. Has created my character. Persona 4, I haven't, I didn't finish it, but I really enjoyed what I played. Wow, look. So stylish. Oh, hello. My name's Billy. I don't know what he's actually saying. Just making this up. Anje says, what other games you plan to play? We're not. We are wrapping up now. I just was was browsing around the SNES and Super Famicom library, and I wondered what this was, and Arch very helpfully pointed out that it was Shin Megami Tensei. We won't be playing this. It's all in Japanese, and I sadly cannot read Japanese. Hide and Seek says, my name's Billy. Well, that was you, I guess, Hide and Seek. Anjay says, my Switch just broke. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Oh, look, the sky turned purple. My name's Billy, and this is my school. It's the Wormhead classroom. They're all big wormheads here at Shin Megami High School. Alright, this is Lucy. This is Kyle. This is Margaret. And this is the classroom 2D. Oh, it's Kelly. Classic Kelly. She's a rebel. She's joined our party. It's the full moon. Let's navigate. Hey, what do you think you're doing? It's me, Robert. You can't go through here. What are you doing? It's me, Robert, again. Oh no, Robert's gonna be there too. Looks more like a Jennifer says Linux. Honestly, you're right. Ooh, yes please. Preface Face is a very Picrossy stream. Yeah, this Picross looks wild. It's Picross 3D. Ooh, the club room, yes please. Wait. Did I... Huh. Interesting. The club room is like another corridor. Football. Oh, right, this is the corridor into the club room. Hockey? It's me, Robert, again. Sumo. I'm Billy. You want me to join your party? I'm Billy. Alright, let's go into football. Robert, what are you doing? Diamond Boy says, no, I just joined the stream again and I thought you were only going to pick Picross. We are. We're not going to play. This is Shin Megami Tensei if, I guess. We will be finishing. It's me, Computer Steve. As you can see, I'm wearing my fancy pants. Do you think Computer Steve's pants are fancy? Yes. Ooh, this is a big decision. The fancy pants decision's a big one, so we do need to save it here. Computer Steve has vanished. Look around for Computer Steve? Yes. Computer Steve reappeared for a second there. Did you see that? Aha, you found me, Computer Steve. This time, do you think my glasses are fancy? No. president. Hello there, I'm the president of the school. He's not a very talkative man, clearly. Betox Games Pro, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Look, it's Herobrine. See ya, Herobrine. This sounds like the background to a Michael Jackson track from like Thriller era. Stairs? Store. Janitor. Let's go to the janitor's room. Sylvie says, what are you playing? We're playing Shin Megami Tensei If. Whoa, is that the janitor? What voice did the janitor have?
Arr, welcome to me store.
He's very fancy. That purple, like, dress, like, purple jacket is really cool. It's close to midnight. Ooh, I don't remember this being in the school. Yes. Oh no, chat. They're summoning Long Mousy. A dog. Fight, talk, escape, auto. Let's attempt to reason with the dog. Nothing. Alright, it's fighting time. Sword, gun, comp, item. I mean, Nerf dart, surely. Okay, doesn't seem I have any of those things. Does our second character have any of these things? Not really. Alright, we'll just defend again. We're gonna have to run from this. Oof. Took a hit. Oof. Alright, escape. Peace. I could believe that, Arch. Arch says, I think the Shin Megami Tensei battle system inspired the Undertale battle system. Yeah, I think so. Man, I like that attack effect a lot. I wonder what that says. Not Orange says, lol, why is everything else in English? During the SNES era, a lot of actions would be written in English. If you think about things like scores and like one-ups and stuff like that, they're always English characters, but you know, text, written dialogue would be in Japanese games. I guess we're gonna get defeated here because I don't think I can attack. And I don't think it's gonna let me escape. And I don't have any items, possibly? So we can just only put both of our characters on defend, but... Okay, let's just auto it, as Bori suggested. I think it's gonna end up with us getting downed. Alright, so second character's down. And our first is gone. English UI in Japanese games is basically in every game, says Arch. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, it's not just this era, but... Wow, look at this. A little bit of mode 7 going on there, perhaps? Ooh. Old man.
So you've been defeated. Fear not. Happens to the best of us. Do you like my cool glow stick moves?
Oh, maybe that was one of those, like, you're meant to lose kind of battles.
Look, I turned my glow stick into a cool dragon dog. You too could have a cool dragon dog. Bye.
Look at this. This is epic. The soul of the dragon dog is healing or possessing our character. Oh, it's a goblin. Kelly's become a goblin. Whoa, Kelly. Dang, Kelly, you're cool. Right. Chat, we're going to finish here. Otherwise, we'll end up doing like an entire made-up playthrough of Shin Megami Tensei if. Cool. Well, that was a lot of fun. I guess you could say I can Picross trying Shin Megami Tensei if off my list. Or not. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight. Chat, we've had 2 very fun streams today. We had our GBG community creation stream earlier today, and then we got to play a bunch of Picross and a little like aperitif of Shin Megami Tensei if that's what it's called. All right, let's head off. What do I normally say here? Oh yeah. This was 3 hours, says Diamond Boy. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's like that. Good luck, horror flicks. I hope it passes quickly, and there is no, difficulties created by it. Hide and Seek asks, when is the next GBG community stream? It will be on Tuesday, but we'll have streams between then and now for sure. We're going to be doing some Sims tomorrow. Wait, what day is it? Yeah, we're going to be doing some Sims tomorrow. I'm excited about it. Okay, well, folks, stay hydrated, stay safe, definitely stay safe. Have a good rest, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.